For the first time ever, Camp Nou's brand new facade lit up in full color today. And it happened on the exact same day the stadium hit one of its biggest structural milestones yet. Welcome back to Global Mega Builds. We've spent this entire series tracking concrete, steel, and permits. Today we finally get to show you something genuinely spectacular. Two major things happened on site: a live lighting test on the ceramic facade and the completion of every single main pillar on the compression ring. And beyond those two headline moments, there's a huge amount of smaller progress happening simultaneously across almost every section of the stadium. So this is a longer update than usual. Grab a coffee, and let's go through it properly, section by section. Today, crews ran the first full lighting test on Camp Nou's ceramic louver panels, the angled slats that wrap much of the stadium's new exterior, which we covered in detail back in our facade video. Multiple sections lit up simultaneously in different colors and patterns, and the effect didn't stop at the panels themselves. The glow spilled over onto the surrounding sandwich panels and structural elements nearby, giving the whole exterior a genuinely dynamic, illuminated look. This is the first time anyone's actually seen what this system is capable of, rather than just reading about it on a spec sheet. Once fully operational, this LED layer is designed to let the club light up the entire building for match days, big occasions, or just to change the mood of the exterior on a random night. Think of it as similar to what you've seen at venues like Allegiant Stadium or the Sphere in Vegas. Full facade-wide lighting control, just applied to a football stadium at genuinely massive scale. While that lighting test was grabbing attention outside, something arguably even bigger was happening structurally. The compression ring, the massive steel loop we explained in detail a few videos back, the one the entire roof structure depends on, just reached a huge milestone. The very last of its 46 main pillars has now been installed, and a new XXL steel box section has been lifted and secured into position in the Gol Nord area. With every single main pillar now in place, this entire phase of the compression ring is officially finished. That's a genuinely big deal, because until every pillar was standing, none of the remaining connecting work could really begin in earnest. Everything downstream of this depends on that full ring of vertical support actually being complete first. So, is the compression ring finished? Not quite yet, but it's close. With the main pillars complete, the remaining work shifts to the smaller connecting boxes and structural elements in the central sections of the ring, plus two remaining radial beams that still need to be tied in. Crews were also seen lifting another large box section into the tribuna area today, carefully rotating and aligning it to connect precisely with the radial beam already installed next to it. That kind of precision matters enormously here. These box sections have to slot in almost perfectly between pieces that are already fixed in place, because even a small misalignment at one connection point can throw off the geometry of the entire ring. On a structure this size, running the full circumference of the stadium bowl, there's very little room for error at each individual joint. Away from the headline-grabbing structural work, the VIP ring is quietly moving into its finishing stages. Crews are working from elevated platforms, applying rendering and surface treatments across several sections, and multiple areas already look noticeably cleaner and more complete compared to the raw, exposed structure we've shown you in earlier videos. Meanwhile, over at the south goal and lateral sections, the ceramic facade panels are close to fully installed, with only a handful of small gaps left to fill. The curved pattern the design team originally envisioned is finally becoming visible at scale, and it's giving the stadium that distinctive layered, Barca-colored exterior look for the first time. LED cable installation is running in parallel across this same section, with most panels already wired and connected, and green cable runs specifically for the lighting system now extending across the south core and corner areas as well, connected through a series of elevated platforms moving fixture by fixture. Down at the south core corner, concrete crews have been active for several days now, focused mainly on the upper structural section around the second cantilever, while other workers polish finished concrete pillars nearby. Inside, construction crews are also building new interior walls beneath the diamond structure in the South Core retail area, with reinforcement and formwork already staged for the next round of concrete pours. Over in the Tribuna stand itself, there's significant activity across multiple levels right now. New interior materials being installed, structural walls going up, and finishing work progressing simultaneously in different zones. One of the mobility cores in this area has also hit an important marker, with its sandwich panels now fully installed and steel elements already positioned above them. Underneath the second cantilever, protective systems and structural elements are being fitted along the stairways and lower sections, gradually extending coverage across the entire underside of that structure. Over in the lateral mobility cores, sandwich panel installation is nearly finished. Only a few gaps and a handful of remaining ceramic panels stand between this section and full completion, making it one of the closest to finished areas anywhere on site right now. Support structures for the lamella panels are also nearly complete in this zone, with just a few grill-like elements still to be fitted before the final ceramic pieces can go up. And at the final corner of the stadium, there's genuinely strong momentum. Several elevated platforms are actively working around the lamella support structures, with the main support system already installed across large sections. Finishing and painting work is progressing right alongside it, and with multiple teams working simultaneously in this zone, it's clearly one of the faster-moving areas of the entire site at the moment. Not every part of the stadium is moving at the same pace, though, and it's worth being honest about that. The exterior of Gol Nord remains relatively quiet right now, with no major new sandwich panel installation visible from outside, and the ceramic lamella areas here largely unchanged since our last update. LED work in this zone hasn't really started yet either. That doesn't necessarily mean nothing is happening here. A lot of the ongoing work in this section appears to be happening inside the stadium, out of view from the exterior. But compared to the visible momentum at the final corner and the lateral cores, Gol Norte is clearly further behind in its exterior finishing timeline. Here's why today matters more than just another routine progress update. The compression ring reaching its final phase is the trigger point for the next major stage of this entire project: full roof installation. Every panel, every cable, every moving piece of the retractable roof system we explained in an earlier video ultimately depends on this ring being finished first. So while the LED lighting test is the moment that'll get all the attention on social media today, the real story is structural. Camp Nou just crossed one of the last major thresholds, standing between where it is right now and an actual finished roof. It's also worth pointing out these two stories aren't really separate from each other. That LED system is physically mounted onto the same facade structure that ties directly back into the ring and the broader steel frame of the stadium. Today wasn't really a lighting test happened, and also the ring got closer to done. It's more accurate to say the stadium hit a point where enough of the structural skeleton is finished that the finishing systems, like lighting, can finally start coming online in visible, dramatic ways. From here, there are really three things worth tracking closely. First, the remaining central connecting boxes on the compression ring. That's the last piece of pure structural work standing between where things are today and a genuinely complete ring. Second, whether that second radial beam gets installed without any delays, since these connections have to happen in a specific sequence rather than any order the crews choose. And third, whether Gol Norte's exterior work picks up pace to match the rest of the site, or continues lagging behind while attention stays focused on the sections closer to completion. Once that ring is fully connected end-to-end, full-scale roof installation across the entire stadium can begin in earnest. And that's arguably the single biggest visual transformation still left in this entire project. This is exactly the kind of milestone we've been building toward across this whole series. Subscribe so you don't miss the moment the compression ring is officially finished. Let me know in the comments. Which looked more impressive to you today, the LED reveal or the final pillar going in? See you in the next one.